gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the 81 rated Liverpool saviour that is Divock Origi. Now, of course, he got this for scoring 2 goals against Barcelona in the Champions League semi-final to overturn the result and send them through, which is awesome. However, I think Wijnaldum deserved one as well. They gave 2 from the Tottenham game, didn't they? I think they gave one to Lucas, obviously, because he scored a hat-trick, so that's deserved. But they gave one to Huntelaar, which I didn't quite understand. But I wasn't arguing against it, that's fine. But why didn't they give one to Wijnaldum as well as Origi? Doesn't really make an awful lot of sense to me. Unless, and I doubt this, but unless Wijnaldum is going to get himself a Team of the Season card. I just can't see that happening though. That aside, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, high medium work rate 6-1. It's not a bad start to proceedings, to be fair. Now, as a Liverpool fan, I am more than entitled to bash this card as much as I want, and I'm going to, because those stats right there are awful. That is a terrible looking card. Balance is trash. The ball control isn't good. The composure is below 80, well below 80. Stamina is below 70. Okay, it's 69, but still, that's awful. There's not an awful lot to shout about. Now, with that being said, there are a couple of stats here or there that they're okay, and then they're building blocks for our chem style, right? So, acceleration, sprint speed, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't feel like pace is that big of a deal in FIFA, to be honest. So long as you can La Croqueta your way to the wing, El Tornado cross, back post header, you're fine. Origi in the air could be good with a tweak here or there, right? So we've got, now we have 89 positioning, 91 finishing, 90 shot power, 84 long shots with 84 volleys, and 75 penalties. I'm not bothered by the penalties, but everything else about that now, the positioning, finishing, shot power, long shots, volleys, etc., all that now is more than usable. 91 finishing is great, and 89 positioning is fantastic. Not touched the passing, because why would I? And then in dribbling, he now has 81 agility, which is good, 86 reactions, 84 ball control, 86 dribbling. Couldn't quite get the composure boosted as well. For FIFA 20, I really hope that we get some different chem styles. You know, I hope they really put some effort into these sort of things, and we get some really quirky chem styles. One that improves the heading accuracy with finishing without touching the rest of the defensive stats would be phenomenal. Because, yeah, I think there are strikers out there who don't know how to defend, who can head the ball. I think that's a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, so why can't we do that in FIFA? I don't know. Jumping was 78, now it's 88, so that's much better. The strength is now 86 and the aggression is 78. Now, I'm not predicting Origi to be banging in headers left, right and centre, but at least now we've given him half a chance, right? 88 jumping with him being 6'1" is very good. And I'm not ashamed to say that I abuse the meta mechanics in this game as much as I possibly can. I will La Croqueta my way through to China, and I will cross the ball until I cannot cross no more. It's the not the easiest way, but it's definitely the most effective way to get the better of your opponent, and it's the least frustrating way because it works. It shouldn't, but it does. So Origi could very well be a player that scores a lot of goals for me, or he could be a player that I have to take off after 20 minutes because he's knackered and he's done nothing. Well, we'll have to wait and see. The guy on the left there is Team of the Season Carrasco. You can't see his face because EA Sports 2019. We do have Gareth Bale over here, ready to receive the back post crosses from Carrasco as well as Divock Origi. It's a terrible team, I'm not going to lie to you. There are a couple of nice players in there, but apart from that, it's not great. Origi will be the sole striker in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Carrasco left, Bale will remain right. I think I'm going to go with Cabellos as the cam, and then Tielemans and Fabinho will be the CDMs, although I do have a decent bench to be able to replace players as and when. And without any further ado, let's get into the action. My opponent for this game has icons everywhere. He's got 5 at the back as well. I could only assume he's going to play 5 at the back, which means this guy was probably going to be sat back on 1 drop back. This should be fun. Inside it comes. That's Bale on a run from Origi's ball. It's a great ball from Divock Origi. This is Gareth Bale. He's expecting me to cut on it. And we're not going to. We're going to go to the byline, hook it up, and there is Divock Origi. Save from the keeper was easy in the end. Oh, he's played it straight to me, nearly. Origi wins the ball. Bale, there's Cabellos. Gareth Bale again here. Lovely La Croquetas. Good football from Divock Origi. Divock Origi. Oh, he's only gone and done it, you know. That is a great goal from Divock Origi. That is nothing meta. That is just pure class. Not expecting someone like Divock Origi to be able to pull that off. 81 rated, doesn't have the best of stats, but in front of goal does have some very good stats thanks to that chem style. And we've just come back from the dead. That's a great finish as well. It didn't time it or anything. We've just hit it toward goal. Good football. 2-1. Up to Divock Origi. Good football from Divock Origi to just shift it past him. The agility, right? That's the problem, right? His agility is nowhere near good enough. And that, my friends, is why you cannot link them together very well. Here's Cabellos with a nice bit of agility. Carrasco around the outside. Good football from Origi. Little dink into the box. It's got to be a goal. It's a great save. Origi's there and he scored again. And it's a typical Origi goal if we're honest. Just picking up the scraps. He's on the score sheet once more. Good ball in from Carrasco. How Cabellos didn't score, I'll never know. But the agility of Origi is awful. Doesn't feel very good at all. You cannot link. Whether it says agility or just mobility, I don't know. But you can't link La Croquetas together very well, which is problematic. But you know, he seems to be in the right place at the right time to score some decent goals. Convincing performance in the end. Very good performance actually from Origi. Just doing what Origi does, really. The first goal was a moment of... It just came out of nowhere. The second goal was a typical Origi goal in real life, and I don't know why I'm surprised in FIFA either. He doesn't feel that agile on the ball. His movement isn't great. But he still managed to score 2 goals against a very good opponent. Gareth Bale, Divock Origi, pokes one. Good save from the keeper. I mean, he was always sort of leaning back and stretching towards it. It was never really going to hit the back of the net from that sort of body posture, shall we say. But right place, right time. He's had a go. If I timed it, maybe. But half-time, we're losing 2-0 to a guy I feel like I've literally dominated. Not quite dominated, but I'm definitely, 2-0 maybe a bit harsh. Richarlison, good football. Carrasco, first time ball inside to Origi. Round the corner from Origi. Second bite of the cherry. Good touch from Richarlison. Bale wasn't there. Oh, it's Divock Origi. Pounces on the open ball and goal. Poor pass from the defender. Divock Origi, right place, right time. And this guy keeps popping up with goals. He does nothing for 60 minutes. And then, bang, he's in there like swimwear and he's on the score sheet again. This guy plays exactly how he plays in real life. You wouldn't even notice he was on the pitch half the time. And then just pops up with a moment of brilliance. And we're back in the game. Origi. Little flick to Carrasco, who is very, very quickly running out of steam here. Little flick maybe. Gareth Bale back stick. I can see you. No, he's not. It's Richarlison. I can't see you. Shame. Here's Carvajal. Here's Bale, goes for it on the volley. Oh, it's absolutely phenomenal. What a goal from Gareth Bale. And if you watch the Road to Glory, you'll know exactly why I want to get this guy in the team. That was absolutely sensational. We were 2-0 down. It's now 2-2, ironically, against a team called Liverpool. So, Divock Origi on paper should be pretty trash. And, yeah, he's not, but he is at the same time. It is the weirdest experience I think I've ever had in FIFA. This guy was non-existent for 89 minutes. And then 1 minute, he'll pop up and he'll do something fantastic and he'll get a goal, put you back in the game. And he just comes from nowhere. He scored quite a few goals for me. At least one in every game, which for me is actually quite rare. Gareth Bale was probably the best player in that team, to be fair. Gareth Bale was just scoring goals for fun from stupid angles. But Divock Origi picking up the scraps, always in the right place at the right time. He's got 89 positioning with the chem style, and he just seemed to be on the end of everything. If Gareth Bale or Carrasco or anyone would take a shot and the keeper would save it, then Origi is there to put it in the back of the net. There are a couple of moments of brilliance where a few dragbacks got him beyond the defence, in on goal, takes a shot and scores. I think I left that goal in. That was a very good goal. Just didn't expect it. But I'm going to keep him because bringing him on as a sub, right? It sounds stupid, but bringing him on as a sub, having someone who's good in the air, good at jumping, but very, very good in front of goal, and who just likes to pop up with a random goal, is exactly what you need as a sub, right? So I'm going to bring him on in situations where we're maybe drawing 1-1 with 20 minutes to go or something, I'll bring him on. And he just seems like that type of guy who's just going to pop up with a goal. For all intents and purposes, I understand this guy should be awful. But for some reason, he just isn't. He's not mobile at all. He feels very sluggish, even with +5 on agility to 81. Doing La Croquetas is embarrassing. You can do one, but don't try and link them together because you just cannot do it. He's just not agile enough. But all in all, one of those sort of foxes in the boxes kind of situations. He's just going to get you goals, and you're not even going to realise he's on the pitch half the time. Crazy, crazy card. Now, if you want to see any more like this, maybe there's a card out there that you think is very good despite the fact that his stats are quite bad, then feel free to let me know in the comment section. If you have enjoyed the video though, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.